Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome back to the Worst Ever channel and the worst Q&A ever. You might be wondering where we are. We are in heaven. As you can tell, heaven is very echoey and noisy outside of heaven. It's probably hell making all that noise. Yes, you do get fancy leather chairs once you get to heaven. The final resting place of the worst Q&A ever. Nah, I'm kidding. I actually broke this little table-like thingy that I used to put under my tripod, and now I have to sit and move to this room. Deal with it. But it is true, I am excited to announce that this will be the worst ever Q&A. The worst Q&A ever. I never got it right! And you might be wondering, why are you so excited about this? Is this good news? Well, yes. Probably, hopefully, things are about to change. Now, change might be scary, but I'm very excited for this, and hopefully, in due time, you'll be excited as well. When I hit 50,000 subscribers, there won't be another the worst ever Q&A. The worst Q&A ever. God darn it. There will be something else. But right now, we just reached 40,000 subscribers. That is crazy. I always say that every time we hit these milestones because it's crazy, like 10,000 milestones, that's crazy, like 10,000, 20,000, 30,000, now 40,000. We're actually very close of having the same amount of subscribers in the worst ever as in the greatest ever, my previous vlogging channel, for those of you that are new here, which is amazing and crazy and wonderful. It really has been a very exciting, stressful, wondrous journey so far in the worst ever channel. It's like every day I get new people telling me, I wasn't too sure when you decided to change from the greatest ever to the worst ever, if that was going to work out. But I'm glad for you that it worked out, and that's kind of like one of the points of this whole moving to the worst ever. If you know me, you know I love challenges in life, or I love when people tell me you cannot do this, but I know I can, and then I do it. You know you found a worthy challenge when everyone thinks it's a terrible idea. Then you accomplish and you get to say, take that in your face. But honestly, I'm having so much fun right now in this challenge, and I can't wait for you to see what's coming up next. So let's get to the questions. Variety Twitch asks, what would you suggest for a first camera for a vlogger? And well, that would depend entirely on your budget. If you are a multimillionaire, you can always get the ultra fancy Canon 7DD cameras. Those are cool, I think. I heard. I never owned one. If you have a lower budget, you can get one like mine. Like this camera. Ooh, it's like movie magic. That is the T3i, that is the camera I'm using. Otherwise, I have this Canon PowerShot that I use when I go on traveling, and this is the camera I use, like, oh, hey, what's up, guys? That's how I use this camera. Very, very nice camera, I think. Very good. You have the GoPro, you have all these different cameras that you can buy for, a few $100. But if you don't have a few $100, you can always just use your webcam. Just make sure you have good lighting, hopefully good audio. The people that know more than I do say that audio is more important than image. I mean, that's what they say. So, they know more than I do, so I try to do as they say whenever possible. And at the end of the day, you have to keep in mind that the most important thing for the vlogger is the words that are coming out of their mouths. That is the heart of your content for a vlogger. And if you're just starting out and you think you suck, don't worry, you probably do, and that's fine. We all suck horribly when we start out. So horribly. But the only way to get better is to do it over and over and over again. Create a mess of content, a bunch of videos, and over time, you will become better and better until you are the greatest or the worst ever. I don't know. Until you get better. Marily, Lisi, I hope that's how you I'm terrible with the English language, you might have noticed already. She says, great video, you should do another Q&A before 50k. I did, and it's the final one. She asks, are you never going to post Nintendo videos? I know they banned it, but people still post videos and get away with it. Well, you see, the thing is, I could post all the Nintendo gameplay videos I wanted, but I wouldn't be making any money out of them. You see, what Nintendo does is they claim the video videos the content that you created, and then take the money for themselves. And as you hopefully know already, YouTube is my job. So I make my money through making these videos, and to dedicate a whole day's work for something that it's not gonna make me anything, I just, rather not. Because no matter how much you love a game, ain't nobody got time to work for free. So we'll continue to play Nintendo games, I just won't dedicate a whole day's work to making videos for Nintendo games. She also asks, not that it's any of my business, but how do you make a living? Do you have a job or does YouTube just pay that well? So this is what I was just talking about. YouTube is my full-time job and my only source of income. So I gotta put the bread on the table. I gotta pay those bills. Does YouTube pay that well? Hashtag how much money do you make on YouTube? Not that you asked that question, but that's probably the most frequently asked question for any YouTuber ever. And let's be honest, the reason people ask this question over and over is because YouTubers never give a straight answer. Well, today, it will be no different. The reason YouTubers can't give a straight answer to that is because there is not a straight answer to that. When your videos are doing well, you're earning good money. When they are not, you are not. It's not like you get a constant salary like, I earn this much every year. The amount of money I made last year is nothing like the amount of money I made this year, and the money I made this year will probably be nothing like the money I will make next year. And if I were to just throw out a figure, it would be incredibly misleading. Because then you would think you have an idea of how much I make when you really don't, because it can vary so much. It has so much ups and downs, like a snake, what is this, like waves, oceans? And finally, how did you become friends with Jacob? He lives far away from you and you obviously don't go to school with him. Yes, I do not go to school with Jacob, but I met Jacob at a convention and we stayed in touch. You do mention how he lives very far away, as if that was a obstacle for us to be friends. And that is an interesting point, because I believe now with the internet, in the age of the internet, in a way it's actually easier to make friends on the internet. Let me explain. Whenever you are on the internet, you turn to gravitate towards those places that fit your interests. And people around the world do the same thing. They gravitate towards these places on the internet that fit their interests. And as long as you speak the same language, you can communicate with each other. So you have this extremely large pool of people with the same interests, all gravitated towards the same place. Unlike in real life, when you have a small pool of people who probably share a lot of different type of interests, and then you have to make friends with the people there available near you. So yeah, in the modern age, it would seem almost logical that you would make friends on the internet. But thank you all so much for your questions. I enjoyed this final episode of the Worst QnA Ever. I got it right. I hope you enjoyed them as well. There will be new things coming though, and hopefully you'll like them too. Until then, thank you all so much for watching this video. If you like it, please give it a thumbs up. Be sure to check out the videos somewhere here. Subscribe to the channel. But for now, I'll see you guys later. Bye! Whether you're using